Hey, good afternoon. I wanted to spend a few minutes today talking about the concept of black and white thinking. In the last few series of videos that I've done, we've talked about the pendulum of yes and no and back and forth. And we've talked about the way that we expand our thinking to extremes. And we've talked about the lenses that we wear, and it keeps coming up embedded in that topic is the black and white thinking that we do and how that is a limiting thing. Thinking back to that pendulum of yes and no, there are only 2 points on the spectrum of things of options of choices that we have that fit cleanly into yes and no. And most of our lives don't follow that way. So thinking in terms of black and white thinking, where in your life do you only expect to have a binary answer of 1 or 0, or 100% or 0%, and the expectation that you set for yourself in terms of having such a clean answer? And there are lots of places where that black and white thinking fits and is appropriate in the way that we engage the world, but it is not the majority of the time. There are so many things that we do in terms of business choices, in terms of relationships, in how we relate to each other, the people that we care about and love, that is a complicated equation. And that black and white doesn't fit a clean answer. So finding a different spot on that pendulum, finding a answer somewhere that's shaded between white and black in that spectrum color, all colors or no colors, there are an infinite number of shades of options that you can create for yourself. How often do you fall into the trap of only thinking of the extreme? I challenge you this week to take a look at yourself. Where are you unwilling to negotiate something other than yes or no? Where do you expect to have your way, or where are you stuck on that pendulum of being such a limited answer? Are you doing it at work? Are you doing it in traffic? Are you doing it with your children and not being able to see a different shade or a different perspective of how to approach the world? The advantage of looking for a different color, something in between, is it gives you more options to choose from, more ability to solve problems, and less requirements and expectation of yourself and those around you. Take some time this week and look at where are you making black and white decisions. Some of them make sense. Why are you making black and white decisions though, and where are ways that you can look for a shade of gray or even a shade of color in approaching your job search, in conflict resolution with your employees, in trying to negotiate a deal with your clients? I'm hoping that you'll be able to find at least a couple examples where you can choose to have a different shade or color in how you approach the world. Please comment below if you have any questions or comments. I'm John Rhoads, and as always, I hope you're able to find purpose and meaning in your day today.